All right, good morning, everybody. I had to come to work to do my presentation. Not exactly sure what is going on with the internet at my home. I don't know if I need to update it, but I'm trying to do a little experiment here and see if the stopping of the presentations has to do with my internet more than it has to do with Facebook. So we'll see. But I'm at work today, and we are going to be talking about emotional maturity. So when we started talking about friends and people we interact with in life and things of that nature, emotional maturity is the one thing that we have to make sure that we have. And a lot of people don't. And honestly, it's more based on just immaturity. Emotional maturity and emotional immaturity go hand in hand with regular maturity and regular immaturity. Make sense? So let's discuss what emotional maturity is. But then we'll go over, what emotional immaturity is before we transition over into what emotional maturity is. Make sense? Yeah. So when we think of somebody who is emotionally immature, first things you notice, they're moody, they're always negative, they don't handle responsibilities well, they don't want to go to work, so they'll just call in. They go to work and they're acting other than professional, impulsive. They do things without thinking. When it comes to friendships, they're not supportive. Just things of that nature. And we know people like that. We do, unfortunately. So emotional immaturity is a learned thing, I've noticed. Now remember, as we're growing up, remember the back of our brain develops faster first, and then the last thing to develop neurologically with our brains is the front, which is where we make decisions. Remember I've had a whole presentation on that. So when you start thinking of what makes a person emotionally immature, mainly it's because they're around other emotionally immature people and they have never been trained to be emotionally mature. They've never trained to be mature, period. They see what other adults around them do, friends, family, whatever, and they pick up on those bad habits, and then they start to display them themselves. Being controlling, being abusive, things of the nature. Those are all signs of emotional immaturity, okay? So how do you fix it? Well, then, hopefully at some point in your life, if you're an emotionally immature person, there is someone in your life who is going to come to you with some emotional maturity who you are going to be able to learn from and become emotionally mature yourself. Okay. So when we started talking about, well, we know what an emotional immature person is, Dr. King. What is an emotionally mature person? Well, an emotionally mature person is a person who is peaceful. Y'all know I've been talking a lot lately about preserving your peace. An emotional mature person knows exactly what that means. They reserve their peace. They think before doing. They think before saying. They have well thought out, driven life goals. And they handle themselves. They're composed in certain situations. Now let me say this. We all have that something that will make us snap. Whether it's protecting our kids, protecting ourselves, protecting family members, doing what's right. We all have that one thing that if you put anybody in the right position, they are going to snap. That's just life, being human. But your average emotionally mature person, they know that, so they are going to think before they react. Okay? Yeah, you might want to grab somebody and snatch them, and hey, an emotionally mature person, before they actually snap, is going to think, do I have something to lose? Because that's the difference. Emotionally mature people understand they have something to lose, whether it's career, family, relationships, friendships, whatever. They think before they react because they know they have something to lose. Okay? They are purposeful. They make calculated steps in life. They don't just fly by the seat of their pants. Now, sometimes you can, practicing self-care and some of that things. Sometimes you're going to say, whatever, let's do this. Like, drop everything, spur of the moment, go off and have fun. That's something totally different. I'm talking about, this is how emotional maturity is something about how people function and move every day. They move with purpose. They, do everything with composure. Their goals define their steps. Their steps in life are calculated, okay? Emotionally mature people are capable of dealing with crises, period, point blank. They understand that things in life happen, and before you fly off the handle and do something stupid, you have to think about what you have to lose. What do I have to lose? And we've all gone through life where we have been emotionally immature because it's part of growing and developing as people. The problem is when you have adults who at some point should have matured and they didn't, okay? So emotionally mature people know how to handle crisis. They are also humbled with what they have and things that they have, okay? They are grateful. They understand that, most of what they have in life is due to the help of others. Yeah, we do things and we work hard and we do all of that, but there are some things in life we just are not going to get without the help of others. And they understand that. They are humbled and grateful to have those people in their lives. And they think, emotionally mature people think about how their actions and behaviors affect others. They don't just do something because they want to do it as my way or the highway. No, emotionally mature people think about the things that they say, their actions, their behaviors. It's all about, is what I'm going to do or what I'm about to do going to negatively affect someone else? And sometimes, like I said, there are some situations in life where that is warranted. It is. But I say 98% of the time, think before doing, because emotionally mature people think before doing. So when we start talking about friendships and how being emotionally mature applies to friendships, these are all things. Emotionally mature people bring peace to the relationships they are in. They are not a cause of burden, a cause of sorrow, a cause of pain. They're not someone where somebody sees them coming up and they're like, oh my God, here they come. Why are we having to deal with them? Emotionally mature people bring happiness to the relationships that they're in. They look at the little things. They see what a friend likes or a significant other or their child or whatever, mom or dad or whatever, and they pick up on that and they do those little things. Okay? It's all about knowing that everything doesn't revolve around you. We are social creatures by nature. We deal with others. We interact with others on a daily basis, and we have to know that what we do affects others. So when we start talking about being emotionally mature, things like not cheating, things like not being negative, supporting others, clapping when it's somebody else's chance, your time is coming. Those are things emotionally mature people do. They handle their responsibilities. If they tell someone they're going to do something, guess what? They do it. They're not like emotionally immature people where they'll say, I'm on my way and show up 2 or 3 hours later. That's being emotionally immature. Do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it. That's the basis of when you're dealing with other people, when you start talking about emotional maturity. So once again, when you start talking about friendships and being there for others and knowing what it means to be emotionally mature when dealing with other people, no. Bring peace to other people's lives. Think before you do something. Even when you're in a situation where you may be angry, think about how your words affect others. Okay, verbal abuse is part of emotional immaturity. Physical abuse is part of emotional immaturity. You can't get mad at others and just start throwing things or hitting other people because you can't have your way, okay? So think about being emotionally mature when dealing with others. Stop and think. If I do this, what do I lose? It's not always about you. Okay? Be purposeful in your relationships. Build other people up. Seek out the very people that you need. Okay? Give people what you need. Be a good friend. Be a good husband. Be a good wife. Be a good boyfriend. Be a good girlfriend. Be whatever you need to that person, and hopefully they'll bring it and reciprocate it for you. If they don't, then guess what? Disturbing your peace. They are socially immature, they're emotionally immature, and you need to go on. Understand that nobody else's peace is greater than yours. Okay? Because if you're not peaceful, you're not going to be peaceful around others, and others can't be peaceful around you. Have life goals. When you have goals, it's hard to deal with people who don't. It's all a cyclical thing, or cyclical, however you want to say it. But when you're dealing with somebody who has peace, who has purpose, who has defined life goals, they think before they're doing, they don't have time to deal with people who don't do those things, okay? So when you're talking about friendships and relationships, you make sure that you're bringing peace to somebody's life, bringing love and companionship, and being positive, not being negative, not being moody, not coming in acting a fool like the world owes you something and people need to do what you want to say. Don't be impulsive. Just be somebody's peace in life. Think before doing. Be purposeful in your movements. It all just goes together. It's all that big circle of life and maturity and professionalism. All of these things, when you hear me talking these presentations, you guys do notice I'm using the same words, same terms, same phrases, everything, because it all goes together. It all goes together. So I hope today has been a wonderful thing for you. Go out in life and bring somebody peace, live on purpose, be emotionally mature. Practice it. It is a daily thing. You're not going to get up one day and just be emotionally mature. This is a daily life practice, okay? So go out and make somebody's life great. Be wonderful. Do it all. And I will see you guys next week. It is my birthday week, so I am so excited. I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm collected. But y'all, it is my birthday week, and I am so excited. I don't know what to do. But go out and make somebody's day, okay? Go out and make somebody's day and make somebody happy on purpose. I challenge you today to go out, think before you do something crazy. You know, we all say we'll rock that orange jumpsuit. Like I said, put it in certain situations. It is what it is. But let's live life on purpose and make someone else happy. Let's not be impulsive. Let's handle our responsibilities. And when I say that, I'm saying that for ourselves and for the others in our lives, okay? So have a wonderful week. I will see you guys next week. Stay warm. Not sure where everybody is. I'm here in Texas. Y'all know the weather fluctuates. It was 20 degrees 3 days ago. We'll be in the 60s today. It's all about living in Texas. But have a great week, and I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.